Ciao, mi chiamo Gabriele. Today I'm going to talk about one of the best cities in all of Italy, and I'm going to show you why Genoa is one of the most remarkable cities in the world. I'm going to visit Genoa from July 1st till July 15th, 2022. Now Genoa, or Genova if you're saying in Italian, but not to be confused with Genova in Switzerland. It probably isn't the first city that comes to your mind when you think of Italian cities, and although it may not be as big as its much larger sisters, like Milano in the north or Roma in the south, Genoa is truly a unique charm. In fact, Genoa is the sixth largest city in Italy. It can also be known as La Dominante di Mari, or the dominant of the seas, and for good reason. Genoa is a port city, being right off the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, and even today, Genoa is the major Italian seaport and is also one of Europe's largest and busiest. The city is located in northwestern Italy and is in the province of Liguria. Genoa is served by the Genoa Airport or Aeroporto di Genova. I am boarding a plane from Sacramento International Airport to Genoa Airport. Now, the great thing about this airport is that there are a great number of airliners flying in and out of this airport every day, including Air France, KLM, Lufthansa, and more. For me, I am flying with Lufthansa, and a round-trip flight costs $1,550. And just like most cities in Europe, there's a plentiful amount of options when it comes to getting around the city. I'm using the shuttle fare, which costs €6, to get from the airport to the city, since there is no subway station at the airport. Personally, I think the best way to get around Genoa is by bus and metro. Metro fare costs €160 and includes bus fare. It allows you to get around the city at an affordable price, and if you decide to stay for 24 hours, they have packages like that for tourists available. The bus fare is provided by Flybus, and single passes cost €150. However, for my trip, I am using just the individual passes. Also, a very important public transport tip: do not forget to validate your ticket prior to boarding on any public transport in Genoa. Not doing so can fine you up to €360. Although there are taxis around the city and airport, I do not recommend using them if you visit Genoa, as they can be very pricey, especially for tourists. I am not renting a car either, as the public transportation here is sufficient enough. When it comes to accommodation, hotels in Genoa are relatively affordable and are very clean. For this trip, I am staying at the Grand Hotel Savoia, located in the heart of Genoa. It is rated as one of the best and most luxurious hotels in the city. It costs $130 per night, or in my case, roughly around $1,858 for 13 nights. Genoa is also known for some of the most beautiful attractions in the world. Starting with the Bocca d'Asse, which is a formal fishing village, is now one of the most visited neighborhoods in Genoa. It features pastel houses with a small but beautiful beach overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. And of course, the Galata Museo del Mare is a maritime museum located in Porto Antico in the Palazzo Galata. It is one of the largest and most modern of its kind in the Mediterranean area. And of course, we cannot forget Cattedrale di San Lorenzo, which is the most important church in all of Genoa. The church features both Romanesque and Gothic architecture. Now, if you're used to your Olive Garden and Sbarro, you are truly not experiencing true Italian cuisine, and Genoa is known for some of its best. A resident in Genoa, pesto is truly a Genoese specialty. Prato basil is one of the most popular types of basil, and is also called Genovese basil. It is often used in pasta, bread, or even on its own. A panzotti with walnut sauce is pasta filled with ricotta, spinach, herbs, and greens. It is then dressed in a creamy walnut sauce. And of course, you cannot forget, being a port city, Genoa has lots to offer when it comes to seafood. Fish straight from the sea and fried until crispy, fried squid and anchovies is one of the most popular seafood dishes in Genoa. La cosa che mi piace molto di Genova è che non bisogna spendere molto se vuoi mangiare bene. Quando vado a Genova, vado a cenare al ristorante alla Logna. Questo ristorante è riconosciuto per il suo ottimo frutta di mare, povero, i tagliolini fatti in casa, con i gamberi. Grazie mille, arrivederci.